Warning: the following program has been rated ZBS for containing adult language, drunken stupidity, and gaming greatness. Viewer discretion is awesome. What is up, all you amazing people out there in the land of YouTube? Your man Frosty here is back making this, which means that it's Friday. And since I'm Frosty on Friday, that means Frosty's Bar Tales has arrived. Now, before I continue this story, I would like to ask everybody who watches this a question, or ask for a slight favor, if you would be so kind, I'm trying to get feedback from the videos I do, because with my numbers increasing the way they are, I want to get better at what I'm doing so people will continue to keep coming. I need to know if I sound stupid, if I do something stupid, if I should try this or I should try that. Any type of feedback anybody can give me, I'd take with a fucking smile, because I want to be better. So leave a comment, please, and I'll send a reply to your comment like I do with everything else. But anyway, that's not the point. The point here is I got a story for you today, and I've been pondering this one for Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, yeah, I have been pondering and sitting on this one for a week now. This is the dumbest thing ever. Like, after it all happened, Tough Tony looked at me and he goes, "I got a good name for that story for you." I'm like, "Oh yeah, what?" He goes, "RoboCop." I'm like, I didn't think of it at first, but it was a damn good one, because he had the fucking, like, laws and shit, like, technologically placed permanently inside of his dome. One, besides the fact that he had a gun sticking out of his thigh, and every time he shot it, he went like this. Why, I don't know. Excuse me. But anyway, I'm digressing. So I told him, I'm like, I'm not going to do the story. I'm not going to tell. He goes, "Why?" I said, "Well, because it involves a police officer who's also claiming to be a lawyer at the same time." And I said, no, I can't. I'm not going to risk it. He goes, "Okay, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But you know what? No. I'm telling the story. You want to know why? Because it pisses me off to no end, when somebody disgraces a uniform that they're wearing. Whether it's a paramedic, whether it's a firefighter, whether it's a police officer, whether it's military, active duty, inactive duty, reservist, or retired, like myself. It pisses me off when I see people disgracing what other people had to sacrifice their lives for in order to let you obtain many, many years down the road. So if it wasn't for, I'm not saying this was directly me, but because of me, both my brothers and my sister, who served at the same time, all four of us left within probably a year with each other. First my brother first my oldest brother left. 3 days later, my other brother left. Then I graduated high school. I left. Then my sister goes, "Well, I'm not going to be the odd one out here, so I'll go serve." My stepdad, who I respect more than anybody else, he served. So, and I take great pride in that, because the military helped shape me to who I am today. Believe me, when I was a kid, I thought I was a piece of shit. Like, I thought I was a waste because I didn't give a shit. Even if I was wrong, I'd say I was right. So I needed the military to help make me grow up, and that's exactly what they did, and I got good experiences out of it. But again, I'm digressing. I'm getting off topic here. But every time somebody comes in and they're, Army, Marine, Navy, whatever, and they give me their ideas, like, "Oh, it's on the back." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know this. I served." And because I'm so respectful, I always give them their idea, and I say, "Thank you for what you're doing, man. I greatly appreciate that. I'm a veteran, and I'm not doing that anymore, but thank you." And he goes, "Oh, well, thank you for doing what you do." I love that shit. So, and on top of that, if I ever see a cop try to come in there, I'm like, "Oh, hey, can I see your ID? Thank you. Here, thank you for what you do." I don't think I've ever seen a firefighter badge come into the club, now that I think about it. Or paramedics while not being on duty. I wouldn't know. So, I have respect for people in the military. I have a massive amount of respect for people who are police officers. Okay? I do. But when I see somebody attached to those organizations and they are making a complete and utter ass out of themselves, what they don't realize is that's making whoever they're representing look like a bunch of assholes as well. Because, case in point, and I'm going to get back to the main story. I know I'm sidetracking myself here, but this is a very serious topic, and I just went with it. But it's all leading somewhere. So, when I see a military person acting like that and doing that shit, I am well within my personal belief and boundaries that I have the right to call him out on his shit, because I may no longer be in the military anymore, but I was in it. So if there's a police officer that comes in here and starts giving me shit, it's like, and if he starts disrespecting his badge, I can't say anything technically because I've never been a cop. I don't want to be a cop. I never will be a cop. For those out there, good for you. Good luck. Speaking of which, Papa Bear Simba, you guys are going to get it. I know you will. So, just keep on trucking. Anyway, now that I got that dumbness out of the way, so here is... Wait, no. I got one more. One more. So, maybe I should just entitle this video something about bad uniforms or some shit like that. I'll just cluster it. So, that's a good idea. Nice coming up with it on the fly. Yeah. Anyway, so before my genius interrupted me just now, which was very well appropriate and very well appreciated, we have this one guy that comes in periodically, and I swear to God, he is one of the biggest pains in my asses every single time he comes in there. So I'm outside, and he'll walk up to me. I'm like, okay, well, can I take your ID? He goes, you don't need it. I'm like, yes, I do. I'm a police officer. You do not need it. Walks inside. I'm like, you... So, me being there by myself on this day, believe me, there's no way I was going to win against that guy. So I took the high route. I took the smart route out. I was like, okay, fine, fuck it. If he wants to keep being a dick, then I'm going to go tell the servers not to serve him because, bam, there you go. You want to try and be a dick to me? I will be a dick back to you, but I won't be a dick back to you to your face. I will handle it my own way. Which is, I looked at them and I said, you see that guy sitting over at the last slot machine over there? Whatever he asks for, don't give it to him. I'm putting him in timeout because he's not listening to me. Thank you. So, literally, he did not get a single drink that entire night because he pissed me off. And he disrespected me without proper provocation, which is many, many times as I've said it, which is even more times than I've proven it. You don't want to do that with me when I don't deserve it. If I order a plate of shit and you give it to me, I will eat it. But if I didn't order it and you feed me shit, you're either going to be eating it yourself or you're going to be wearing it. So if you're going to try and disrespect me, you best have a good offense and a strong, strong defense to go against somebody like me who's, when he's focused, is about ready to just completely fuck someone's world up. And that might be happening semi-shortly, but then not going into that one at all because it'll happen in the next few weeks. So that's what YouTube's for. But regardless, so... There's one night he's there and he's on the slot machines. Now we do lights up. We do last call at 2:30. We do lights up at 2:45. Everyone has to be out of the bar by 3. Not at 3. Not 3:01. Not 3 o'clock and 30 seconds. No, they have to be out before 3. That's it. That's a hard concept for a lot of people to understand. So I'm like, dude, hey, I told you to cash out. Time to go. Oh no, I still got time. I'm like, no, you don't. The lights are on. That clearly means your time is up. So he goes, no, man, I'll just put another 20 in there. I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. You put another 20 in there, I'm going to cash you out for you if you don't know how to do it yourself. Apparently, you don't know how. He goes, you're not going to do that. You want to bet? Go ahead. Wow. I didn't even think about that. Holy shit, that pun really worked. Oh, my God. That was a total accident. Oh God, that made my day. That was good. That came way out of left field and just that bitch is that way. Anyway, so Like, I'm like, dude, I'm going to warn you. He goes, well, you're not going to do it. Really? Cash out. There you go. What the fuck, man? I'm like, did I not tell you like 3 times? Yeah, and then you called my bluff on it. But, I mean, no disrespect to you. You're a police officer, but you're a dick when you come here. And he really, I didn't say that to him, but he is such a dick when he comes there. So I'm like, okay, fine. If he's ever here when I'm working, I'm going to tell everyone don't serve that man because he is an asshole. And whether that gets me in trouble or not, I really don't care because I need to think of the safety and well-being of the people inside the club, the people that work with me, and the people that I want to grow, that I want to turn into. So now the main story here, and this involves Tough Tony, it involves myself, it involves Papa Bear, and it involves Simba. Now, so welcome back. Sorry, I had I got a text message that said, please call me, it's important, so I had to go on pause for a little. But we're back! So, as I've mentioned, quick recap. Simba and Papa Bear want to become cops. Okay. So, Papa Bear's on IDs on this night, and this woman walks up, and she's a cop, spoiler alert, and of course she's going to do one of these. Is that how she does it, though? Nope. How does she do it? Well, just imagine that that's your face, right? Or that's his face. Cool. She takes her badge and goes like that, right? In Papa Bear's face. And he tried telling her, like, you need to have your ID out, I need to scan it, blah, blah. Doing his job. So, damn good, you know, he was doing a good job on it. I thought, because I would have lost my shit, especially since he's the one trying to become a cop, and she already is one, and she's acting like that. Man, this is what I was talking about earlier when I alluded that, like, if there's a police officer off duty, but being a complete and utter just jackass, I'm not well within my rights to go, hey, you are disgracing the police officers you work with. I can't say that, because I've never been one, and I'm not going to be one. That's beside the point. So, Simba comes outside. Papa Bear tells him all about it. I'm like, ooh. So, Papa Bear goes, guys, you should go look for her. Like, what does she look like? So, she told him, all right, let's go look. So, we find her. We're like, okay, so we might want to keep an eye on that one because she's being a bit of a pain in the ass. And she is drunk. So, by the way, she drove herself there. And she was a little bit tipsy when she got there. What a damn good cop you are. So, seriously, come on. Come on. Now, we find her, and, you know, it's like, okay, well, then we're figuring that's it. Okay, we're just going to let it go. The problem's gone. It's over and done with. It's over. Okay? So, I'm guessing at one point between that, us being told to go look for her, saying, all right, just keep an eye on her, somehow I must have missed out on like 5 minutes of events or something like that, because all of a sudden, like, she's at the front, you know, she's on her way to the front door to go talk to everybody who's out there already waiting for her. Excuse me. And somewhere along the lines, she found out that Simba and Papa Bear want to be police officers. Like I said, he may consider himself chunky. I don't see that on him. I see bulk. Because he's wrong. So, this chick had the audacity, the metaphorical balls of steel, to tell Papa Bear to his face that he would not pass the tape test. Holy shit. So, he's pissed. Every right to be. Simba's a little pissed. Has every right to be. Me, I'm a little pissed off because you're pissing off 2 of my guys that I consider brothers. And you're fucking with them like that? I'm mad now. And of course that got Tough Tony upset because, like, you are single-handedly pissing off all the wrong people at the same time, which is the one thing you don't want to do. It's one thing if you're a bit of a problem and you have one bouncer taking care of you and dealing with you, maybe a second one, who knows, that's one thing. But if you have all of the bouncers, as well as the manager, on the same situation. You are wrong, and you need to leave. So she goes inside, because Tough Tony's like, go pay your tab. Time for you to go. So she goes inside, gets another drink, does not pay off her tab, and she comes outside the front door with an alcoholic beverage in her hand. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. Drinks gotta stay inside. No, it doesn't. I'm like, excuse me. Yes. Drinks stay inside. They're not allowed here. Yeah, they are. Like, ma'am, I'm going to give you one more chance. Either you put that back inside, or I'm going to throw it, or I'm going to take it from you and throw it out. Okay? Because now you're disrespecting me, and I'm just doing my job. So, take it inside. So she just, okay, fine. Just puts it right on the ground where she was at. I'm like, walk inside, open the door, throw it in the trash. See? Shouldn't have fucking done that. Why why don't people just get the fact that they don't want to piss off the guy at the front door? Why do they? I don't know. Common sense ain't so common these days anymore, as we all know that for a fucking fact. Now, back to the point at hand. So, Tough Tony's talking to her outside. She's talking to him. Now, Papa Bear, God bless him, knew that this bitch was in the wrong. He knew that. Because she was. You don't even have to be interested in becoming a police officer knowing she fucked up. So, Papa Bear calls his, oh God, I want to say his godfather, who's like a lieutenant or something. I don't know specifically. I think he said something about, I don't know. Anyway, regardless. He calls him, tells him to come over, and, his godfather, whoever he is, he shows up, and they're talking to her. I mean, she is just, excuse, me. So, Tough Tony goes, dude, Papa Bear, really? You called your godfather here to do that? No, he's not here to work. He's here to have a good time. Tell him to go inside. We'll deal with it from here. So he does, and they went inside and had some fun, like they always do. It's always nice seeing him again. So, now, she's trying to kiss Tough Tony's ass to get back inside. And, needless to say, if you ever met Tough Tony, you would instantly feel that you never want to anger this man. I mean, no disrespect intended to him. I see him as a brother as well. But he's got one of those faces and a mean set of eyes on him to where if you even look at him the wrong way, it makes you want to shit your pants. I'm just saying. I was intimidated to shit when I first started working at this place, like a few years back. It took me like 2 months just to get talking to the guy, because I was scared shitless of him, and he's just like, he's got the presence, he's got the don't fuck with me haircut, like the military style, he's got, like I said, those eyes. Man, I wouldn't screw with him on his best day, even if it was on, or no, I wouldn't screw with him on my best day, even if it was on his worst day, because just mind games by itself and by facial features, you'll whoop my ass. So, word to you. So, this chick, God, is, now she's getting worse and worse and worse, and she's not throwing any of it at me, she's not throwing any more of it at Simba, she's not throwing it anymore at Papa Bear. No, she is solely focusing her attention on Tough Tony now. From here on out, it's those two. Like, the three of us aren't even there. It is strictly bam, bam. Well, there was a time when she walked up to Simba and goes, why is your guy being an asshole? Huh? Why is he being an asshole? And he's like, you're calling me an asshole? And I'm like, oh, God. Here we go. I knew, I was waiting for it. I was wondering what was going to trigger it, and that was it. No, you're being an asshole. How am I being an asshole? Well, because you're not having fun at work. You need to have fun at work. A, that's not a viable excuse for what you just said. And B, how do you know we don't have fun at work? Jesus Christ, there's people dancing, drinking, telling jokes, smoking cigarettes, and having a good time. So yeah, whatever I'm working, I'm having a good time too, unless I have to deal with a fight or throw somebody out that's sitting in a puddle of their own barf in the bathroom. I've done that before. So, bam. I love it. I love it. I truly do. So she's trying to, you gotta have fun at your job. You know, I have fun with my job. That's when he asked the question. He asked it. He asked the one question I wanted to ask him. Or I wanted to ask her. But, again, wasn't my place. So he took it and goes, wait, how did he put this? He goes, okay, so you're a cop, right? She goes, yeah. And he goes, and you're a lawyer too, I guess? Yeah. He goes, okay, well, God, what the hell, man? I'm brain farting it so bad. It's like right there. God, it's going to piss me off that I can't figure out what he said. Shit. We'll probably come back to it then. What the fuck? That's going to bother the hell out of me. Whoops. Maybe I'll throw it in next week's episode. Oh, by the way, remember last week when this dumb shit forgot something? Well, here it is. So... Oh, I remember. He goes, okay, so when you're doing your job as a police officer and you pull somebody over and they're drunk drivers, are you having fun dealing with that? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, whoa. I mean, I'd feel happy about it after I got the guy off the road and into somewhere safe, but she says she has fun doing that, and then that was what prompted her, because she felt Tough Tony was being disrespectful. I don't see how. Then again, I guess I have a biased opinion because I work with him. And I respect him more than this thing right there. So, now, like I said, she feels obligated to pull out her phone and, goes to a news article and she goes, do you see these people? Fake cell phone for props. I don't know. Bam, there we go. Now say, this is the phone, right? Her phone. Who knows? So, she just does this for a minute. She goes, oh yeah? You want to keep talking shit, huh? Huh? You want to keep saying that I'm not doing my job right? You want to keep saying this? You want to keep being a pussy? And that's when she starts saying pussy like every other word. And then she's just, okay, you see this right here? Do you see this? Do you see these two people? He goes, yeah. He goes, those were my two friends that died in the line of duty, and you're saying I'm disrespecting them? Well, you kind of are by acting this way. Oh, fuck you. I mean, that is just when it got bad. I mean, she was so far out of line on this one. And, again, this is the reason why I didn't want to tell the story, but I felt it could have got me in trouble. But now it's just like, stop doing this shit. It's dumb. You make so many people look bad. And it's just, it's bullshit. Like, be a fucking adult. Like, do your goddamn, do your job. Be a good person to an extent. Follow the fucking rules or, So, we weren't going to let her drive. Because she was drunk. And, she's like backing, walking away from Tough Tony, walking back up to him, walking back up to him and shit like that. Rinse, repeat, again and again and again and again and again. So eventually he goes, okay, call a cab, you need to go now. Before you get in trouble for trespassing. That's when it happened. She goes, okay, good, call the cops. Call my guys. You call my guys, because then my guys are going to come down here. Not your guys, my guys. My guys are going to be willing to come here, and they're going to put you in your place, and they're going to help me out, because I am one of them, and you are not one of them. You failed out of your you failed out of your cop school, which you didn't even know he was entered into one, so naturally so. If you're booked for it and you don't show up, yeah, you're going to fail. He didn't know about it. Who knows? So, she's just pussy this, asshole this, fuck you. This, and this. You're glorified security guy. Well, yeah, I mean, it was just... So, when he mentioned the trespassing, call the cops. Like, she must have said this like 8, 9, 20 times. And Tough Tony didn't want to do that. Why? Because this wasn't a problem that deems necessary for police officers to arrive. And Tough Tony kept telling her this because, no, call the fucking cops. And he goes, okay, do you see an emergency happening in any part of where we are right now? In the parking lot, by the front door, at those tables, do you see an emergency going on right now? Well, no. Then I'm not calling the cops to come and just so you can feel so you can just get your justification or whatever. So she just would not shut up. And then she went inside. She goes, well, okay, well, obviously you guys aren't going to keep me, you guys aren't going to stop me from leaving, so I'm going to go back inside and have a few more drinks. Like, oh, you salty bitch. I hate it when people do that, you smug motherfucker. So, cops arrive. We did not call them. They just showed up. And, Tough Tony's like, hey, Frosty, Simba, go find RoboCop. So, we go find her. And as she's walking towards the door, there are already 2 police officers walking towards her. So, then... Oh, and by the way, I cannot believe I forgot to put this in there. At one point, before she starts... Had to get something out of my throat there. But before she started going on the rage and the ranting of call the fucking cops, she said that she was going to punch him in the throat until he bled blue. That's a police officer, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lawyer, ladies and gentlemen, threatening to beat up a civilian at a nightclub. Wow. That's disgracing your badge right there. And you wonder why people don't like cops. But, that's beside the point. So they take her outside, and there's 2 more cops standing out there ready to start questioning her. And of course, she played the whole martyr. Oh, well, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. They're being a bunch of assholes. He's a pussy. He's not gonna make it because he's fat. Some old guy was telling me something, and now we went inside and did I don't know what. I mean, it was just so fucking dumb to listen to. It was like, good God. Man, I wish I could go inside because this is boring the shit. Well, it's not really boring the hell out of me. I'm actually getting a little bit of entertainment out of it. But I'm like, Jesus Christ, can you just shut the fuck up? You're not going to win your case here. They didn't arrest her. They're just like, you got to go. You're not taking your car home because you're drunk. So she called a cab, then walked off the property. Hopefully the cab picked her up. So the cops went, like, okay, well, we'll go make sure nothing happened to her and make sure she's okay. They did. Apparently nothing happened, so they just went out, called it a night, and blah, blah, blah. So let this be a moral lesson to everybody. Please, for all the love that is God, can you not make uniforms look bad by being assholes or bitches? Stop doing that. I hate it. Knock it off. It's like, the veterans that say, oh, gimme, I'm a veteran, gimme, I deserve this, give me this. Like, that makes other veterans look like shit. That makes me look like shit, and I am not that type of veteran. I very, very, very rarely bring up that I'm a veteran, because that's not something I feel I should have to use every day as a token of gratitude to get a cheap pop out of somebody at school. No, it's not that. No, so fuck that. Special events, yeah, I'm a veteran. Woo, look at me go. See my vest? And then it's just... fine by me. No. Just, Jesus, God damn. I mean, every time. I mean, military people, stop doing that shit. Police officers, stop. Like, police come all the time when they're off duty, and most of them are really fucking cool. Like, they'll sit outside, no bullshit with us, and have a good time. Then, of course, you got the Wicked Witch of the West over there, or should I say East, because I don't know, maybe that way or that way or that way. I'm not quite sure which way she came from. So, I do, but my memory's drawing a brain fart, so I can't exactly remember which direction she done come from, but she'd come from somewhere, and just became a big pain in the ass. So, that's it. She walked off the property. She ain't coming back. Because we all remember what she looks like, and if you are going to threaten my boss like that, guess what? You can probably bet your bottom dollar that you are not going to be allowed back on our property, and so help us God, we are going to enforce that. So then I guarantee next time she tries to come back, we're going to be like, excuse me, ma'am. And how are we going to know? Say it's 3 months from now, and we forgot what this chick looked like, right? How the hell are we going to remember her to not let her back into the club? Oh, by the way, it's because I threw my fucking prop wallet. I didn't think I was going to need it again. God damn it! Alright, so let's just... I know she's going to take her ID, shove it like her badge in that one. I'll be, oh, you're that chick from that one night. Go home. You're not getting in. That'll be funny. I hope so. So everybody, that is that. I know this was longer. I'm sorry, but I had to get the story out there. Please, for the love of God, if you're an officer, if you're a police officer of any pay grade, of any rate, whatever, department, wherever, I don't know, I don't care. If you put on a uniform every day, keep that attitude going when you're out of uniform, okay? You have to conduct yourself very professionally when you're in uniform. That doesn't give you all the right in the world to be back in your civilian clothes and go and be a complete dickhole to anybody you want. No, it makes you look ignorant and it makes your cop friends look ignorant. Stop that shit. So I don't get it. I never will get it. There's logic in that I can clearly not understand. So I'm not even going to hurt my brain trying to figure it out. So that is it, everybody. Thank you for joining me on Frosty's Bar Tales once again. And once again, if you guys could do me a favor, you guys don't even have to have a YouTube account for this. Whoever sees this video, the people that watch it, could you please do me a favor? Do us a favor at Zelda Bomb Squad. Do us a favor and give us some feedback. Say, hey, this is what you're doing this. You're doing this. You're killing this. This is funny. This is funny. This is good. Well, this is kind of stupid. Maybe you should try this. Maybe think about doing this or doing something a little bit differently. I will take every single feedback that is given to me and I will respond to them individually because now they're trying to help me get better. So I want to get better for them because they want to see it happen so everybody else can see it happen. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So it doesn't have to be a long thing like here's an essay or an essay question for your SATs, that kind of lengthy shit. No, just a simple, dude, you're killing it. You got nothing to change. Keep up the good work. That's all I'm asking for. But if I suck, tell me I suck. I need to know. So everybody, I'm done. I'm done. It's over. It's over. Oh, this is a long episode. So thank you for joining me. Greatly appreciate that. So that's it, everybody. Again, thank you for coming back. Come back next week, because we are getting close and close and close and close and close to Black Thursday, where that is going to be one of the busiest times of the year, and that is going to be a epic battleground where I know I can pick up at least 6 or 7 dumb bar stories on that night. So that's what's going to happen. So everybody, until then, don't forget to join the Bomb Squad, like, share, and subscribe, because I'm doing The Walking Dead right now, and that's some awesome shit. But, so go check that out. And of course, you don't want to miss out on any more Frosty's Bar Tales. They're epic. They're legendary. They are just all things mwah. So, thank you. Come back next time. But until then, take care now. Bye-bye then. Stay safe. Be safe. Have fun. And stay classy. Well, hello again. Frosty here. I just realized I forgot to say something when I was saying goodbye to you guys. I said, go out there, have a good time, be safe. What I neglected to mention, and I'm very sorry for that, if you're going to go out and drink responsibly, because I am a beacon of safety, and I care about everybody's safety, especially if they're working with me, or if they have anything to do with me. So, stay safe, be safe, watch your ass. You don't want, because anybody else could be stupid and drunk, and you don't want that. But drink responsibly. Thank you.